Grand Rising, everybody. Okay, so we just passed the lunar new moon, which was on Saturday. And if people aren't like, people are like, oh, what is that? And I know the Chinese are the ones that celebrate the most. And although I'm not Chinese, my Asian side does celebrate. So the lunar new moon is the first new moon of the new year. And with the metaphysical and spiritual world, and you guys have heard me talk about spells. Full moons are for releasing, letting go. I want to quit smoking. I want to like let go of being angry. I want to let go of my resentments. The new moon is all about setting your intentions. Okay, it's a new moon, new time, new stuff. We're gonna have better habits, and you set your intention. So that's why the Asians, and especially the Chinese, celebrate the lunar new year, and that's why we celebrate it. Make such a big deal out of the first new moon, because that is when you set your new intentions for the whole year. So that's what that is, if people weren't sure, and that's why it's such a big deal. So with that being said, I'm gonna set my timer, because I do want to do the 3 minutes in silence, because they were like, try it. I think enough of us have been on, so we're gonna get started. But there is going to be silence, guys, and I'm going to have my timer set. So if it's just quiet, it's because I want to give us more of that opportunity, and you guys that opportunity also, to really see what the guides are saying today. And then after the timer goes off, we'll go into a little simple, like wrapping it up, and then do that. So it's going to be a really kind of like a back to basics one today, but going to another level, because we're going to hold right on time for Janie. We're going to hold the silent time longer, is what I'm saying. So with that being said, before I set the timer, let's close our eyes. I'm actually going to set the timer now, because that's how I used to set it. So close your eyes. Getting into our space. Deep breaths in through the nose. And exhale out of your mouth. While you're inhaling, you should feel your stomach expanding out, filling your body with that fresh air. When you exhale, feel that belly dropping. Connecting with Father Sky, grounding to Mother Earth. Calm your mind. Relax your body. Feel the energy from the top of your head moving down your body. Slowly trickling its way down till it gets to the tip of your toes. Now, as you're looking at yourself, watch your ego be released from your body. We're releasing our ego in this space. Guides, ancestors, ascended masters of the highest vibration, our parents that we have lost, and our grandparents that we've known. If there is anything that you need us to see, if there is something that you need us to know, if you can show us something for guidance, please show us now. On the count of 3, we're just going to sit in silence. Do not judge. Do not question. Just observe and listen. And my timer went off, so I'm gonna have to reset it. And we're setting the 3 minutes now. Guides, ancestors, ascended masters, we thank you. If you guys are still visioning, keep your vision. Stay in your space. In these moments of silence, don't judge what you see or hear. This is truly a sacred space where your guides step through and into this dimension to speak to you. It is in these moments of silence and in this space that we hear what we need to hear. Sometimes the silence is just what we need. Sometimes there is nothing that you need to hear. Sometimes they need you to search a little deeper before they can step in. None of it is wrong. None of it is right. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Two more on your own. You guys can open your eyes when you're ready. Janie, we will schedule your Reiki session, but I did have something come through for you in my moment of silence. And you really need to flip around the sleeping, because
No.
that staying up late and then getting up early to this, the wires aren't hitting. Like, you're getting there, but it's like, we got to figure, you know what I mean? If you could somehow like 10 o'clock, for those of you, if you're having a hard time falling asleep, what I did, if you go on YouTube and put in a guided nighttime meditation or any like nighttime meditation,
Mm-hmm.
that will help you go to sleep, because that's sleeping is very important, or the rest is important. So the meditations, even though you're showing up, is not going to be as effective if you're so exhausted and you're so tired, because that's one of your thing. They just show me you're just tired, you know what I mean, in every sense. Not just like physically, right? So if you could somehow like set the intention at 10 o'clock, no matter what, get in your bed, put a nighttime meditation in, lay there, get off your phone, put the phone down, you know what I mean? And try to flip it around. It's going to take some time, but now I think that's what you really need to try to focus on. 10
I
o'clock.
actually bought one of those headbands that you can hear, those earphone headbands,
Yeah.
and I set my alarm to go to sleep by 11. My alarm goes off, and I've been doing those sleep frequencies to fall asleep.
Has it been helping?
Yes.
Okay.
It
Okay,
just
good.
went off right now because it says battery low, and I was like, and then I couldn't hear you, and the meditation, I was like, what happened?
Oh,
The
geez.
volume was down on my phone
Oh,
because of the headband.
that's funny.
Uh,
But yeah, try to do that, because that's yeah, my other things came through and then you like popped in the middle and I was like, "Oh, okay." So I was like thinking about something else and all of a sudden you popped in and they were like, "Tell her she has to go to sleep earlier." I was like, "Okay." So,
And
yeah, I set my alarm to by 11 o'clock. And well, it's been cold, so I've been in bed.
okay,
I'm
good.
just gonna keep warm.
Yeah, so anybody else, if you're having a hard time going to sleep, do that. It really, really, really helps, because that's going to help shift that to the other direction. Because
Yeah,
it's,
they have these healing frequencies, like I think it was 888. It's like to repair anything in your body and
I
damage to
send,
your body.
I send healing frequencies to anybody, you know, when I'm sending you
Yeah,
Reiki, like it's the healing frequencies because it helps.
yeah.
But all right, guys, did anybody want to like share or?
yeah, sorry, the only other tip that I give you from personal experience is when I've fallen asleep to guided meditations, when I wake up in the morning, my head feels fuzzy. So I recommend just meditation music, because when you fall asleep to a guided one, it just, yeah, my head feels a bit funny in the
Yeah,
morning.
see, it affects everybody differently. So if you feel that way,
Yeah.
Mhm.
then just do the frequencies. Yeah, I never had that. I knock out. I never make it through. I'll put in a 10-minute meditation. I don't think I've ever heard the end of one of them. I don't think I've ever turned it off. I always wake up the next morning. So like it's awesome. Some Peloton has some ones. I put them on like the 5-minute time. I wake up and the app is still running. I never, ever, ever make it to
I
the end.
I think it
But
has to do with the voice, because with the voice you listen to, some of them I do wake up with a headache if I listen
yeah,
to them
then yeah, do the
speaking.
healing frequencies, because
And
Adnan, one of my
Yeah.
readers,
But
also
then
does that.
also, you're worried about what if I don't wake up in time. So make sure you set your alarm before you start that meditation, and then you're not worrying, oh, will I wake up in time?
Oh yeah, my alarm's all, yeah, always set your alarm for the, yeah. But Yeah, the healing frequencies, the sleep frequencies help. But yeah, if you wake up fuzzy, because Adnan also suggests not doing the guided, but I'm like, I don't know. I like them. So
Yeah.
if that's the case, then yeah, do the frequencies. Yeah. Because I have heard that from other people too, Caroline. So thank you. But all
Yeah, I
right.
like the solfeggios. Solfeggios?
Solfeggios.
Yeah, and you can put that on. I have put it on like they're 9 hours or 8 hours, and it just plays all night.
Yeah.
And I've enjoyed that, and I've felt they've been
Oh,
helpful.
I'm wondering if they have one for night sweats.
Oh, they have stuff for
They
everything.
have to. They
Yeah.
have to.
The
I'll
ones
put
that
Women.
the voice is Steve Noble.
Oh yeah, I
I
like Steve Noble.
I
Yeah.
like his voice. I wake up refreshed when I listen to him. I'm like bright
Melinda
eyed.
and I, our Akashic Records, one of our Akashic Records mentors works with him a lot. Steve, isn't that Steve Noble? Isn't that who Emily works with?
I don't know about that. Maybe because Rhonda works with Steve Noble too, so
Oh wow.
maybe.
Yeah, we know a
Yeah,
few
it could
people that
be.
work with Steve Noble actually. Yeah, like actually work with him. Yeah, which is pretty cool. Yeah. So I thought
Yeah.
Emily did too. Yeah.
She's worked with a lot of people.
Yeah, she has worked with a lot of people. Yep. So, all right,
Why
lady.
don't I'm just thinking, Kim, why don't you have a little cooler by your bed, like a little tiny picnic cooler with some ice,
Water. I don't like
like
ice. Yeah, I do have like water and
like water, like I'm thinking something that you can put on your body when you're cold, like those little frozen ice packs or whatever.
it makes well, no, I'm hot. The sweat makes me cold. That's what's so crazy. I'm like burning
Oh,
hot, but I wake up and everything's sweat, like wet. So that's why I'm like cold.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I'm gonna
had them
take
for
them.
years. I kind of liked them, but I'm not normal,
Yeah.
right?
You said I liked them. Oh, Katie, I'll see what Katie has to go to bed. I know I'm like I like the hot,
Oh
so
my gosh. Also, I wanted to
I
say
like
as well.
sweating.
yeah, me too, but not like that. Not in my bed. Not like
But
that anyway. I do like sweating in my bed, but not for menopause. Let me clarify that.
Guys,
Yeah, you know. But all right.
Oh, but
Oh,
also
I love you
I
all.
wanted to say as well, like that 3 minutes, it makes you realize that 3 minutes is not very long. Literally, it felt like a few seconds. So
Yeah.
anyone that's like thinking like I can't manage to do meditation and it has to be 20 minutes or half an hour, absolutely not. Like
No.
that 3 minutes just flew. It felt like a few seconds.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why I said I did 3 minutes and then I just stopped setting the timer. Once I was able to do it, then I just stopped and just did it. You know what I mean? It was crazy because I'd open my eyes and be like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and I'd be like, oh, wow. So that's why I said this week we're going to do that. We're going to do the 3 minutes. Whenever I lead this week, we're going to do the 3 minutes each day just to like really get that more silence. Do you know what I mean? To see your guides. What do they have to say? What are they saying? Because when we're talking, stuff comes in, but that silence that's the jam right there. That's the money spot. So we're gonna do
Yeah,
that
but
more.
even if you don't hear anything or feel anything, just you feel really good after just being in silence for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable how it makes you feel.
Yep.
Just silent.
So this is a question. I like, I feel like I can't see anything, I can't hear anything, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so nothing was kind of happening, but then I had a feeling about my inner child. And is that guidance, do you think? Like,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I
okay,
said don't judge it. Whatever you're feeling in this space in that moment, that is what they want you to. And that makes sense, Melinda, because you have a lot of inner child healing to do. So yeah, girl, you're getting there.
okay,
See, when you stop judging, like you're like, I didn't see anything, but I did feel that. Like, yes, you did.
yeah,
You
okay.
did. And that's what I'm saying. That's what they point out to you. Like, that's what they say. Like, when I, like yesterday, when I was talking about the issues that I was having with Todd. And when I sat there in the silent moment, that's why they were like, bitch, if you don't take like 12 seats, like, I did not have those thoughts when when I was just sitting there thinking about our marriage, even though I think that I'm on this high vibration. It was in that meditation where my guides were like, have you ever thought maybe he needs a safe space? Have you ever thought maybe, like, when they said that to me, though, I was like, oh my God, you're so fucking right. Like, I've been so focused on me and how it makes me feel and what I need and da-da-da. Not once did I say, like, have I been his safe space? Have I provided anything that he needs? What have I done for him? I'm so focused on what is he doing for me? What have I actually done for him? How am I supporting him in his time of need and when he's stressed out and when he, so that's why, yes, with those little, that's why I said, whatever you hear, whatever you feel, don't judge it. Hold on to it. Now you're going to write that down today. I
Okay.
actually fucking heard something in my meditation. We had to do 3 minutes of silence, and I just felt something about my inner child needed to be tapped. That's it. Write it down. Then tomorrow. That's why, Melinda, that is why they told me to do those silence. You're probably the reason they were like, yeah, do this. I mean, everybody, but I was really told, like, hey, you got to take them to the next level. You need to start doing longer moments of silence. So I was like, okay. I mean, I was told to do that. So that's why that makes me so fucking happy that you said that, because don't judge it. Exactly. That's exactly. Yes. You know what I mean? So yay. Round of applause for
Yay.
Melinda. Awesome.
Thank
But
That is
you.
but also as well, where you're saying, what did you have a safe space for him or a place for him? But also take that for yourself as well. Pick somewhere that is comfortable for you. Make that safe space for you. Make somewhere that's sacred for you, so that your brain automatically. So basically, I have a corner in my bedroom which has my like incense and stuff like that on there, and I have a cushion and I sit on that, and I know that that's my space. That's when I meditate, and then my brain automatically relaxes because my body and my mind know that's my sacred space and that's my safe space. Even if it's your bed, if that's a place that you choose, but I try and do it in the same place all the time.
Yeah, I meditate in the basement. I do my guided, obviously, because I'm in my bed trying to go to sleep. But when I meditate, I do, and it's funny that you say that, Caroline, because when I try to meditate, like in my bed, like during the day, I do have a harder time. That's why I just come down here. Like, yeah. So if it is your room, if it's your bed, because I got all kinds of shit next to my bed too, Chris. I have an ashtray full of crystals. I used to be filled with cigarette butts. Now it's got ashtrays. Now it's crystals. But yeah, like a safe, but where you're at, that's your safe space, and keep it that way. So that way, like, it's a nice, like she said, a nice sacred safe space.
And I also have to just say that I started out, it is so crazy, but I think I told you guys this, but before I came into this group, I had been doing my own, started with 3 minutes, kept increasing. And I now, to this point, like, I crave my time with spirit. Like, I crave it. Like, I need it. And sometimes it's crazy. I'll be there for half an hour and I'm like, where did that time go? Or 45 minutes, like, honest to goodness. And sometimes I don't understand. Like, I'm happy. I'm super happy, but I like crave that time, like, just to be with them, and just to feel their presence and hear them, or not even anything, but just be there. Like, Jesse and I went to yoga on Saturday. I was like, can we please meditate together? She's like, I gotta go. I was like, I understand. But you know what I mean?
Yeah. Just
That's so
It's like
funny,
so
Karina,
special.
because sorry.
No, I'm just saying, go ahead, Melinda. I just said it's so special.
I was just going to say that's so funny because that was you dunking your head into that big cup of coffee. It's spirit coffee,
spirit. Yes.
right? There was a post
It is.
with this
It is.
woman putting her head in this humongous cup of coffee, which reminded me of your cup, right?
That's so
And
funny.
so
Yeah.
that's spirit coffee. That's you dunking your head in the
Yes.
spirit coffee.
I
I
love
love
Anyway,
that.
I
I
do you?
love
love
that.
Okay, good.
Don't mind me some spirit coffee too. I
Give
wish
me
my
some.
nephew wouldn't have bought me this mug because it feels like way too much in here, but oh, ladies, thank you for sharing this
Thank
space
you.
with me again this morning. I love you all. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning.
Love you too.
Mhm.
Have a
Love
good day,
Love you too, Kim.
everyone.
Have a great day, everyone.
Bye bye.
All right, bye.